Hello everyone. So today we have come up with a new topic which showed up in today's newspaper, which is green hydrogen. As you have already been told that हम लोग डेली नए नए न्यूज़ आर्टिकल्स को लेकर करंट न्यूज़ पर आपको इंफॉर्मेशन देते रहेंगे, and this will be very helpful for you in prelims as well as in mains to form an answer कि आपको आंसर कैसे करना है and what the government wants from you, what the UPSC wants from you, right? So here we are going to talk about the green hydrogen, why there is so much fuss about green hydrogen in the market. What is so special about the green hydrogen? Green hydrogen is also said by the Prime Minister of India. It has been given the status of fuel of the future for India. Why? So there has been a $2 billion bid for industries. $2 billion का incentive दिया गया है industries को if they build infrastructure or they help government building the infrastructure for green hydrogen. So India is planning $2 billion incentive program for the green hydrogen industry. Why India is putting a lot of money on this green hydrogen thing? Because India wants to become a green hydrogen exporting country. India as well as USA also is trying to invest a lot of funds in green hydrogen because green hydrogen is a fuel of the future, because you can make green hydrogen out of water only. Water content को split करके hydrogen को अलग किया जा सकता है, and through that you can use it as a fuel. So it is in a bid to cut emissions and become a major export player in the field. जिस दिन हम एक्सपोर्ट में इसके एक्सपोर्ट में कामयाब हो गए, we'll become energy exporter. अभी हम एनर्जी डेफिशिएंट कंट्रीज में आते हैं, अभी हम ऐसी कंट्रीज में आते हैं जो इंपोर्ट डिपेंडेंट हैं, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इंपोर्ट डिपेंडेंस हम बार बार ऑयल प्राइसेस में हाइक और ऑयल प्राइसेस को स्टम्बल डाउन होते हुए देखते रहते हैं, विच इज अ वेरी वोलेटाइल मार्केट फॉर इंडिया. इंडिया इज नॉट एनर्जी independent. That's the problem for the country, because we are in the phase of demographic dividend. We are going to enlarge our industry and we need a fuel, an alternative fuel which can help us doing that, achieving that. The 2.2 billion incentive aims to reduce the production cost of green hydrogen to over the fifth next 5 years. The current cost in India is 300 to 400 rupees per kg, and this will be cut down to around like the fifth part, right? The US and the European Union. As you know, European Union has always been the leading group in coming up with new alternative energy fuels. So European Union का नाम यहाँ पर भी आपको देखने को मिल रहा है. They have already approved incentives worth billions of dollars for green hydrogen projects. So these are the main motives, these are the main targets of the government of India which they want to achieve. First is job creation. हम जहां पर भी regasification plants बनाएंगे या फिर pipelines को lay down करेंगे तो उससे job creation होगा. We will be able to cut the production cost in total, and there will be export competitiveness in the market, because जैसा कि आप जानते हैं US and European Union is only in the field. They are the only competitors we have, not China, not yet. Decarbonizing the planet by 2050, जो कि एक net zero emission का goal है from again Paris Agreement. Then the last one is to cut down the emissions, and by cutting down these emissions we will achieve this goal. Hydrogen, we are not talking about green hydrogen, this is simple hydrogen. Hydrogen is the simplest and smallest element in the periodic table. No matter how it is produced, it ends up with the same carbon free molecule. But इसकी भी कुछ खामियां हैं. इस fuel को use करने पर we will emit carbon dioxide, right? However, the pathways to produce it are very diverse. So are the emissions of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane. So हम normal hydrogen को as a fuel use कर सकते थे, but उसमें greenhouse gases का emission होता है, right? Hydrogen can be used as a fuel. It is made by splitting water by an electrical process which is called electrolysis. So here you have some information, very interesting. we have come up with a course, new course, GS Foundation plus Advanced Batch for 2024, which will cost you around 21,499 rupees plus GST, which was earlier around 60,000 rupees, and you can pay this sum in just 11 EMIs. Okay? These are the backward and forward linkages of green hydrogen. There is some plant, there should be water, and it will provide electricity. Then there are forward linkages, right? Green hydrogen is defined as a hydrogen produced by splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen using renewable energy. Water will be available here for always. So water content को split करके, water molecules को split करके, we can produce green hydrogen. Decarbonizing the planet is one of the goals that countries around the world have set for 2050 to achieve this target. Decarbonizing the production of an element like hydrogen, giving rise to the green hydrogen, is one of the keys, as this is currently responsible for more than 2% of the total global CO2 emissions. Correct? Let's go on to next version. So these are the types of hydrogen. So gray hydrogen, it is produced by using fossil fuels. Then there is blue hydrogen. This is produced by using fossil fuels again, but the carbon capture technique is used. Then comes the pink hydrogen. This is by powering it by electrolysis process powered by the nuclear energy. Then there are many more of them: brown hydrogen, black hydrogen, and yellow hydrogen. Right? What are the advantages? Advantages is this is 100% sustainable. The water is not going anywhere. Right? The water is sustainable. The green hydrogen thing is sustainable. It is reliable. It is not depleting any kind of natural resources. Right? Green hydrogen does not emit polluting gases either during combustion or during production. Then comes, it is storable as well. Hydrogen is easy to store, which allows it to be used subsequently for other purposes. But itna आसान नहीं है, कतई इतना आसान नहीं है, because it is highly inflammable as well. Because I'm talking about advantages, I will not give you false promises. यहाँ पर ये बताना जरूरी है कि it is highly inflammable and volatile. This is versatile as well. Green hydrogen can be transformed into electricity or synthetic gas and used for commercial, industrial, or mobility purposes. What are the advantages? Again, this is environment friendly. Paris Climate Agreement का जो हमने वादा किया है, that we will achieve 33 to 35% cut carbon emission for per unit GDP, for producing per unit GDP. It is very important for that. Reducing import dependency, new green technology market. It will help us to achieve new green technology market. Then disadvantages. This is really highly costly. This is a highly costly fuel. Energy from renewable sources, which are key to generating green hydrogen through electrolysis, they are coming from expensive apparatus. And then comes the high energy consumption. The production of hydrogen in general and green hydrogen in particular requires more energy than other fuels. There are safety issues because hydrogen is highly volatile, as I've told you, an inflammable element, and extensive safety measures are therefore required. What is the potential for green hydrogen in India? India is such a geographically located country where there is sunlight, where there is water. So India has a favorable geographic location and abundance of sunlight, wind for the production of green hydrogen. Then the green hydrogen technologies are being promoted in sectors where direct electrification is not feasible. It will benefit India's transportation sector, which contributes 1/3 of India's greenhouse gas emissions. Iron, steel, and chemical industry. The ministry has circulated a draft cabinet note to establish a hydrogen ecosystem in the country. This will also lead us to our goal of 175 gigawatt of alternative energy by 2022. What is the way forward? Way forward is there should be complementary solutions for this. There should be a holistic approach, and there should be the phased manufacturing program for green hydrogen providing finance in early stage and research and development needed to advance the technology for use in India. So this is for today. Thank you so much.